I'm Lindsay, this is my partner James, and this is our 650 square foot apartment in Toronto's East End. The layout of the apartment is what drew us to this place initially. Walking in, there's a few steps into a foyer. Off of that, you have our kitchen, a bedroom turned hobbies room, our bathroom, and then here in the living room, and walk straight forward and you get into our bedroom.
So we moved here in October. We've been here for 6 months. We do rent this apartment, even though it does feel like an owned home.
My personal decorating style, I would say, is nostalgic. Merging our stuff wasn't too difficult of a task. We spent the first 2 years of our relationship actually in different cities. James was in Windsor and I was here in Toronto. And over the course of that time, we would travel to different places, small trips, and we actually started collecting novelty cups everywhere we went. So we started merging our things during that time. We have all these hilarious cups from Niagara Falls, Pelee Island. So that's where it really started, and then we really had a lot of that time to spend fantasizing about how our apartment would look like when we moved in. So it was actually pretty easy when we got to this point. My favorite piece in the whole apartment is this awesome wood piece that James made actually before we met, and I gush about it to anybody that comes through here.
My favorite piece would be the stainless steel commercial prep table in our kitchen. I like it because it's clean, it's easy to clean, and it's abnormal to have a solid piece of steel just in your kitchen other than, like, you know, the appliances.
An inherited piece is probably the stereo that's in our living room. It was all the way from PEI, from my mom's teenage years.
We have several DIY objects in our house. We have a clothes rack, we have this table, we have a mechanic's cart that we converted into a shelf.
One of my favorite DIY projects that are up in our apartment are these shelves that we have in the living room, and they're actually reclaimed wood from a playhouse of mine that my dad built, and we attached them to the walls with leather belts purchased from Ardene's.
So the biggest challenges that we faced decorating this was time. We had set up a party that was pretty much a month and a half away from when we moved in, so we really had to, you know, speed up and get everything done.
It was really important to us to make our apartment feel like a home, even though we're renting it. So I think we did that by just bringing in a lot of things that were special to us from our homes, hanging up a lot of photos that are personal to us from our trips, and photos of us. And I also think having plants all around the house, showing that there's something living in here other than us, makes it feel like a home.